Jessie Buckley in this film is incredible in this film. This is the nomination that I want to see and win. What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is OCD Movie Reviews. My name is On the Brinkcat, and today I'm going to review the latest period drama film, and that film is Hamnet. This movie is directed by Chloé, who directed Nomadland and Eternals, and its movie stars Paul Mescal, Jessie Buckley, Jacob Jupe, Alwyn, Noah Jupe, and Emily Watson. William Shakespeare and his wife Agnes celebrate the birth of their son, Hamnet. However, when tragedy strikes and Hamnet dies at a young age, it inspires Shakespeare to write the timeless play masterpiece, Hamlet. So we got the new film from Chloé, who of course directed Nomadland that won Best Picture, which I think is a fantastic film. Frances McDormand absolutely deserves a lot of praise throughout that film. And she also directed Eternals, which a lot of people say it's one of the worst Marvel films. I honestly think it's very underrated. I think it's a very good Marvel film. Not the best in the MCU, but I would say the most unique that I've seen in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So when I heard she is making a movie inspiring the play of Hamlet, I was interested. First of all, when it comes to William Shakespeare in general, I remember studying him at English class, which I feel like a lot of people are related to that. They studied Romeo and Juliet, but I never heard about Hamlet. I know The Lion King is based on Hamlet. That's the only Hamlet adaptation that I have seen. So this is one of those movies that I'm like, okay, how did William Shakespeare inspire to do this play? And I'm gonna say, guys, this movie got a lot of praise. You know, with Jessie Buckley, definitely deserved to get nominated for Best Actress, and saying this is Chloé Zhao's best film. It did so well in the festival. This film is coming out in January next year, which really sucks. I hate Australian release dates, but I got lucky. I got a chance to see this movie at a British Film Festival in the cinemas here in Australia. So I was lucky enough to see this film early, and man, all that praise that this movie has been deserving absolutely delivers, because, man, Hamnet, this movie is a beautiful, tragic masterpiece. And I would say this is definitely Chloé Zhao's best film that she has ever directed. And that is all thanks to the performances here. Paul Mescal in this movie as William Shakespeare, this is where I'm like, yes, I want to see Paul Mescal more in movies, because I liked him from Gladiator 2. I think he was good in Gladiator 2. I haven't seen All of Us Strangers, which I heard is fantastic in that film. This is the film I'm like, he needs to get nominated for Best Actor, because he is incredible in this movie as William Shakespeare. You feel for his character in this film throughout the events that he is presenting, which inspires him to make definitely one of the most iconic plays of all time. And I thought Paul Mescal's performance is very, very strong in this film, and he's fantastic in the film. But man, all the praise that Jessie Buckley has presented throughout the film, it absolutely delivers, because Jessie Buckley in this film is incredible in this film. This is the nomination that I want to see and win. She needs to get nominated for Best Actress after this movie, because, my god, her performance is so freaking strong in this film when it comes to the emotional aspects, what she is going through in this film. My god, the stuff that she went through in this film is so freaking tragic, and you feel so sympathy for her character in this film. And Jessie Buckley, man, what a performance. She made me cry like 3 times in this movie. That's how strong her performance is in this movie, and she is definitely the biggest positive that I would give this movie. And her chemistry with Paul Mescal in the film is absolutely incredible. I thought their love story is really well done in the film, and of course, their ups and downs in their relationship is so well written. But definitely Jessie Buckley, this is her movie, and she really delivers that performance. Also, Jacobi, hopefully I say his name right. If I say his name wrong, I apologize. He's actually the brother of Noah Jupe, who was in this movie, who was in A Quiet Place, and also being in this movie. He is fantastic in this movie as Hamnet. This is one of the better kid actors that I have ever seen in the film. My god, his story in this film is so tragic in this film, but his performance really brings it all to this film. And I gotta say, for child acting, he needs to be more stuff. He is really good in this film, and the rest of the cast is fantastic as well. Alwyn, I don't know if I say his name right, who plays Agnes's brother in the film, he's fantastic in the film. Noah Jupe, once again, like I said before, he's in this film. He is great in this film playing Hamlet. And also, Emily Watson, really good to see her in the film again. She is phenomenal. If she gets nominated for Best Supporting Actress, another good nomination. She is also really good in the film. Not in the film all that much, but for her screen time presence, she brings a lot of powerful figures to the table. And that is literally Hamnet. This is a very powerful and emotional period piece that, seriously, it's one of those films that's definitely not for the faint of heart. This film has a lot of emotional depth in the film. This is a very sad film overall. This is not one of those films that I'm like, there's not a single scene that's like, you know, happy in some sort of a way. There's a lot of tragic moments when it comes to this film. But man, the way this film was written, it is powerful. It is inspirational. It is one of those things that I was so immersed in this film from start to finish. The overall look of this film, first of all, the cinematography looks gorgeous. I love these shots in the film. There have a lot of one-shots in this film that look absolutely stunning. With the color schemes and the cinematography overall, it just looks fantastic. But this film develops so much dark themes, you know. It's about loss. It's about dealing with grief. And this film just absolutely delivers that really freaking well. This is one of those films that really got me edge of my seat in emotion. Like, I hear a lot of sniffles in the cinema watching it. That's when it shows this movie's working. This is a very tragic movie, but also it's a very well-made movie, and I gotta say, this is definitely the film that will absolutely be on my top 10 best of the year, because, man, this movie blew my mind. It's definitely a film that definitely got me emotional throughout start to finish. Probably my only flaw with the movie, and it's nothing wrong with this flaw, but there are so many scenes in this movie that I find a little bit disturbing. Like, there are a couple of parts in this movie that I just couldn't look because of how tragic this film's presented. So this film definitely took a lot of guts here at a couple of moments, and at times it's very hard to watch. But overall, guys, Hamnet is another masterpiece that came out this year. Chloé Zhao, this is definitely her best film that she is directing. The performances in this movie is absolutely incredible. Mescal is incredible. But Jessie Buckley, she needs to get nominated and win for Best Actress. She is incredible in this movie. This tragic story in this film is presented so well in the film. The rest of the acting is great, the cinematography is fantastic, but definitely for Best Adaptive Screenplay, this needs to get nominated. The story of this film is so tragic, so sad, but just so investing and inspirational to watch that it makes me want to study Shakespeare. I'm not gonna lie, it makes me want to watch the Hamlet play, because I haven't seen the Hamlet play, but after this movie, it makes me want to watch it, because you can feel why William Shakespeare writes this type of play, because of this tragic event that's happening, and this movie deals with so much loss and so much grief. It's definitely a film that's not for the faint of heart, but also this is a well-written masterpiece that I feel like Chloé Zhao should definitely be proud of herself, including the acting alone. Absolutely, guys, go see Hamnet on the big screen. If you can handle some really emotional moments, because this film goes very dark with the grief and depression, it's definitely a very sad film, but man, this is a film that is definitely one of the highlights of this year, and I cannot wait to put this movie on my list, because it will be on my list, because I love this movie. It's really presented well, but the reason why I gave it to go see on the big screen rating, because there are some scenes that I couldn't watch in a really good way. There are a couple of scenes where I'm like, damn, this film is really taking some risks. So guys, that is my review for Hamnet. Let me know what you think of this film in the comments below. Do you like the film, hate the film, or you thought it's okay? Just let me know in the comments below. Make sure you guys follow me on social media links down below. Keep contact with me, and make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Notify for my latest movie reviews and other movie related content. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a nice day.